You've seen the blockbusters. Now it's time for the ones that slipped under the radar. These aren't your typical action flicks. These are the dark horses, the hidden legends, the movies that deliver way more than expected. Explosive fights, intense chases, and stories that grip you from start to finish. If you're craving action that surprises, shocks, and straight-up thrills, you're in the right place. Here are sheer, underrated action movies that are guaranteed to blow your mind.
Such talent. You're a hunter.
He's a hitman with a job: eliminate the girl, no questions asked. But when the moment comes, he hesitates. Haunted by his past, and unable to pull the trigger, he makes a split-second decision that changes everything. Now he's protecting the target he was meant to kill. On the run across Europe, they're hunted by ruthless killers and a powerful criminal empire. As the bullets fly and the chase tightens, secrets unravel, and a bond forms in the chaos. Each choice brings them closer to the truth and deeper into danger. If you're into gritty shootouts, emotional twists, and lone wolves trying to do one last good thing, this relentless thriller packs heart, action, and raw survival into every frame. She's a best-selling spy novelist who lives a quiet life until her fictional stories start coming true. On a simple train ride, everything changes when assassins attack and a mysterious man saves her. He claims her books are exposing a real covert organization, move by move. As they race across the globe, hunted at every turn, she uncovers a mind-blowing truth. She's not just writing fiction, she's been brainwashed, and her forgotten past holds the key to stopping a dangerous global threat. With her memories surfacing and enemies closing in, she must embrace who she really is. Packed with wild twists, slick action, and humor, this high-speed thriller flips the spy genre on its head. Nothing is what it seems, especially her.
Morning, sunshine.
They escaped the gingerbread house, but they didn't forget. Now, grown up and armed to the teeth, the siblings hunt witches for a living. Immune to magic and fueled by vengeance, they take on a new mission in a cursed town where children are vanishing fast. The deeper they dig, the darker it gets. A terrifying blood moon ritual is in motion, one that demands 12 children and the heart of a white witch. With grotesque creatures, explosive traps, and a shocking family secret waiting in the shadows, this battle becomes personal. Loaded with brutal fights, wicked spells, and steampunk weaponry, this action-packed horror fantasy reimagines the fairy tale with blood, fire, and fury. If you want dark, twisted, and thrilling, this one delivers. He walked away from the CIA to live a quiet life as an artist, trading guns for brushes and violence for peace. But when a woman from his past suddenly appears, everything unravels. She brings danger with her and a killer not far behind. Hunted and outnumbered, he's forced back into the world he tried to escape. As the bodies drop and secrets surface, he realizes the threat isn't just personal, it's global. The quiet painter is gone. What's left is a weapon trained for war, ready to fight back. With sleek action, spy games, and deadly showdowns, this thriller proves that even when the canvas is calm, the storm is just beneath the surface. Redemption comes in blood-red strokes.
What's your name?
Why does it matter?
I like to know the names of the people I'm gonna kill.
He was the CIA's top man in Eastern Europe until his wife was killed in a bombing on their anniversary. But what looked like an attack turns out to be something far darker. When he learns she might have been a double agent, everything he thought he knew unravels. Driven by grief and suspicion, he returns to Budapest to uncover the truth, only to land in the middle of a deadly conspiracy involving betrayal at the highest level. When his son is taken as leverage, the mission turns personal. With assassins closing in and time running out, he'll risk everything to expose the lies. If you're into sharp espionage, emotional stakes, and spy games with deadly consequences, this thriller delivers non-stop tension.
Killing for a lifetime. You're at your end.
He's a retired assassin, living quietly in a remote Irish village, trying to leave the blood behind. But when a ruthless group of terrorists hides out nearby after a brutal bombing, the peace shatters. Things spiral when he discovers one of them is harming a local girl. With no one else willing to act, he takes justice into his own hands, triggering a deadly conflict that drags him back into the world he tried to escape. As the body count rises and old enemies resurface, the line between hero and killer blurs. Set during the violent era of the Troubles, this gritty thriller delivers raw emotion, haunting decisions, and explosive consequences. If you love slow burn tension with fierce payback, this one hits hard. A hardened hitman from New Orleans loses his partner in a brutal setup. At the same time, a straight arrow detective from DC watches his own partner get murdered. Their paths collide, and despite being total opposites, they join forces to hunt down the killers. What starts as a revenge mission turns into something bigger, a trail of corruption, a deadly enforcer, and a powerful businessman pulling all the strings. With fists, bullets, and explosive showdowns, the duo tear through the criminal underworld one enemy at a time. If you're into gritty, no-nonsense action with unlikely allies, brutal takedowns, and relentless pacing, this old-school revenge thriller delivers everything you want: loud, fast, and straight to the point. No rules, no mercy, just payback. He's a reckless detective with one goal: take down a brutal gang tearing through the streets of Hong Kong. With his partner deep undercover inside a Vietnamese-Chinese crime syndicate, the tension builds fast. But when the gang discovers the mole, everything explodes. Now, the detective must go all in, facing ruthless brothers who'll kill anyone in their way. As witnesses are silenced and cops are hunted, the battle turns personal. What follows is a full-throttle storm of bone-breaking fights, shootouts, and raw intensity. The final showdown, a one-on-one brawl that defines justice. If you're into explosive martial arts, gritty street wars, and fearless heroes who don't back down, this action-packed thriller delivers high stakes, hard hits, and non-stop adrenaline.
點樣發達？
An undercover cop infiltrates a powerful Thai drug cartel, gaining the trust of its ruthless leader and forming a tight bond with another operative deep in the game. But when a police sting blows up the cartel's Hong Kong operation, everything falls apart. The drug lord escapes to the Golden Triangle, dragging his wounded brother with him, and now the lines between loyalty and law are dangerously blurred. As the heat rises, suspicions of a mole ignite paranoia, betrayal, and bloodshed. With massive shootouts, drug war chaos, and emotional twists, this high-stakes thriller dives deep into the cost of going undercover. If you're into explosive action with layered characters and moral conflict, this crime saga is pure adrenaline with a beating heart. He's a world champion fighter, ready to step into the ring for what should be his greatest victory until everything is ripped away. His wife is kidnapped by the same ruthless crime boss who murdered his first, and now his daughter's life hangs in the balance. With the clock ticking, he trades gloves for vengeance, unleashing his full fury on anyone standing in his way. From brutal back-alley brawls to high-octane shootouts, he carves a path toward the man who shattered his world. Every punch hits harder, every step fueled by rage and love. If you're into blood-pumping action, emotional stakes, and one man taking on an empire, this relentless revenge tale delivers knockout blows from start to finish.